Hey, I'm back for Tetris. So you're probably wondering, why can't I not escape from Tetris? There's another Tetris game coming to the fucking Switch. I can't escape this fucking game. But I still love it no matter what. Alright, let's change the theme. We're playing it. Yep, these two. That's all I have left. Until they add another one. Make me lose my mind. Okay, I kind of got the better of me when the old Dragon Trigger was going out, so, I said, fuck it, let's restart it. This time, me and Toast will work together with a script. We won't do it till, like, way later tonight, and I have to do other shit, too, so I have to overlook it. Because these are my characters, after all, and they have certain qualities to them, and, I mean, my brother can add to them, but I want them to feel authentic to my design. The first idea of Dragon Trigger was to basically get rid of the flashbacks, so I wouldn't have to do as many flashbacks. So maybe I should like introduce the characters first, and then maybe show their flashback in later parts. So then they're like, oh, so this is why he acts the way he does. That's what I fucking forgot. But you need to like do flashbacks a little bit later to get some intrigue on the character when they really need like the development and why they act the way they do and how they know this character and stuff like that. I forgot all about that aspect. I'm a fucking idiot. And of course, no, I've been botching my brother's part too, so yeah, we kind of need to fix that. But don't worry, I got a plan. I got shit to figure that out. I always like playing Tetris. It's like calming and soothing and gets my thoughts out. I think I just needed to rant a little bit. Sorry for the random rant on YouTube. Oh my fucking god. It's the most upset I've been since the finding out that one of my heroes was a pedophile. Yeah. Whew boy. If I can't stress enough, like, I was going insane. I'll tell you guys what I'm like, and if you guys don't want to hear, that's fine. I'm a person that always wants to know answers. Since growing up, I've been an answers guy. I always want to find out the truth, and I always want answers. If I can't find answers to anything, I go insane. Like, there needs to be an answer to everything. Why doesn't it work? Why does everybody hate my series? Like, I need to know why. I need a clear answer. So, if you guys want to comment, please comment. It helps me understand better what I'm doing wrong. Because if I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, I'm going to keep repeating the same mistakes, and you guys aren't going to see any improvements. So that's also why I'm also doing a fuck ton of LPs as well, to balance out Dragon Trigger as of a whole. So if I have more LPs to do, the same with Dragon Trigger, then people won't complain as much, because they're like, wait, I understand, like, this is a boring series called Dragon Trigger, but there's just a lot of shit to watch now. Like, are you kidding me? People are disliking it, and there's like, what, how many Let's Plays? Like 62 to watch? Are you fucking kidding me? If you don't like it, don't watch it. I just, like, yeah, people did watch it. I think they disliked it, but come on. Really? You're gonna shit on me for something that's not like a video game video? Then don't fucking watch it. Holy shit. Like, that's all I want you guys to do. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's like, if you don't like it, don't eat it. But then someone eats it anyways, and it's like, bruh. What the fuck? You just waste food. It's like, exactly, if you don't like it, then you're just wasting your time disliking my video for some fucking reason out of the fact that you just don't like it because it's not a video game. Listen, if I can't stress this enough from like the other update video when the old Dragon Trigger was still out, I'm slowly burning out. Once again, it's happening a lot frequently than you even realize. I'm trying to find newer ways to rekindle my fire for YouTube and whatever else. And one of them could be Dragon Trigger. I guess I'll tell you a story about Dragon Trigger. Do you know how I was able to keep sane for the last few months during college and all of that? And even like my middle school life? Dragon Trigger was that answer. It helped me express myself. It helped me, you know, almost get... I was developing characters. However, I'm not as good as developing stories, and I understand that. The villains are like one bit. They're not even good. So like, I understand why you hated the series, because like, oh my god, these fucking villains are just gonna get clean sweeped. I didn't build exposition, and I didn't build them as threats. And I understand that. I only build them as disgusting piles of shit. But being a disgusting pile of shit does not mean you're going to be a good narrative villain. You need to be a good narrative villain in order to push the narrative. That was the problem. I couldn't push the narrative because I wasn't making a good, enticing villain. It's more ironic because I've been listening to people like O'Hara and all these other guys talking about theoretical themes of storytelling so I can get better, but I haven't learned a single fucking thing from them, have I? I've been rushing and going on a whim because I want to get to, like, the battle with Zermus as fast as possible, but that's not going to work. I need to figure this out. I was just enjoying it so much that I was just speeding through it. And I shouldn't. So my bad. I kind of did a little reset. And it's going to start out like a D&D. It's going to start out like a D&D. However, it's kind of a little hybrid. It's a hybrid between a D&D and a story. It has D&D elements. It has D&D bosses. It has like turn-based like D&D. But there's no actions. There's no rolls, no dice. It's the character's decision only. So you'll never know what's going to happen, what the character's going to do. It's entirely based on their personality and what they think they should do. And I know it's going to be corny, like, oh, the main character's obviously going to fucking say it. No. There's a fucking reason. And again, the character's not exactly white or black. He's a gray. There's a reason why he's gray. But, again, for part 1 and 0, or 2, will probably be an RPG Maker. Probably do that entire series in Dragon Trigger in RPG Maker. And then make the third version in our own audiobook. I'm just gonna need to work with Toast on that. So later today, for like literally a couple videos as I'll record, we will basically be building up our series together with you guys. If you want comments, I know you're gonna bully me like, oh my god, you're the next fucking Christian. Oh my god. No. Listen, I heard about what happened to Christian, okay? What he did was not fucking cool, dude. Like, what the fuck? Okay. What he did is fucking unforgivable. And let me mention this. I love my mother, okay? I respect my mother. She brought me in this world. If I can tell you a little story. My mother was a very hard worker. Before, you know... And I know you guys don't want... I don't want your sympathy. No, it's not because I'm trying to be evil or anything. Because, you know, I've heard it... I'll explain. Growing up, I heard the same few fucking things from almost every single kid when they heard my story. I feel sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. Can we be friends? I didn't get friendship out of real friendship. I got friendship out of pity. That's what made me so pissed off growing up. Because I'm like, these aren't my real friends. They're fake friends. They're only there because they feel bad for what happened to my poor mother. They're not there to be my fucking friends. I wish I could have, like, got regular friends at that point. But I was so far into my own fucking depression and seeing demons constantly and not eating properly and not taking care of myself. I was literally, like, I was killing myself in my own way. I was killing myself by not taking care of myself. And slowly just dying like a fucking decaying corpse. That's basically what I was doing to myself. I was literally whittling away until I slowly just die. And then, of course, one day, if I've repeated the story, you can clock out now. I was in a therapist's office. And from that therapist's office, I swore, and I'm not even joking, I might have said this, whatever, I saw my grandpa's spirit. I looked up, white light appeared. I thought I was going insane, I probably was. I heard Grandpa's voice. For one moment, I heard him. I think I was going insane. Because at that point, I was just in tears. I was crying my ass off. And before I knew, he told me, if you kill yourself now, what would your mother think? I sat there, and I thought, and I'm like, oh my god, my mother would be fucking tearing. My siblings, and then I looked at my siblings like, oh my god, my siblings would follow suit after me. And then I thought of my father going, oh no, my dad would drink himself to death. So that's when, in that moment, I was crying. I was like, I'm not gonna die. If I die, then my family will die with me. I'm not dying. So I made that promise to just never die. And that was when my new mission in high school was to redeem myself. To re-find myself. And what I found was Dry Crunch. As I was growing up, I realized from the moment that, I listened to L. Pierce, that I loved the idea of telling stories about yourself. Opening up and playing games that were your favorite. So you could have a connection with an audience. That's what I always enjoyed. I didn't enjoy the aspect of, just play a new game because it's new. I loved the connection part. Because then you can impact someone else's life in a good way. And I was like, I wanted to do that because I knew there were other kids like me out there who were struggling mentally just like I was. And that's what my mission was. At first, my dad didn't support it because, you know, YouTube's full of drunks, and, well, he's not fucking wrong at this point. It is full of drunks and idiots, and, well, I'm an idiot as well, so, hey, we're all idiots on the inside, I guess. I'm not saying it in a mean way, but, yeah, if you can tell from other YouTubers, we're not exactly, Einsteins, but we're not retards, is what I'm trying to say. We're very intelligent people. We just do things our own way. It's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to insult YouTubers. I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. I'm trying to do an anagram. I'm sorry. I suck. Okay. But going back to it, so why did my friends give me pity? Oh, fuck. This is hard for me to say. Let's just say my mom got a disease which spread through her body. Over time, it started from her lungs, then it went to her breasts, and then to her lungs, and now it's in her head. This woman, my mother, was supposed to die when I was 10 years old. It's been 11 years old, actually. It's been 10 years. She has been thankful that new technology has been coming in for this disease almost every single year. That she was able to withstand another decade of being alive and seeing her children. I couldn't be thankful enough. I spend my time with my mother every time I need it. When I need to talk to her, I talk to her. Like I talked to her yesterday. I make my time talking to my mother, making sure she's okay, making sure she eats. I gotta, like, tell my sister to bathe her sometimes, because, you know, my mother can't bathe normally anymore, because, she's wheelchair bound and bed bound, so she can't walk correctly. That's because she might have fell down a few stairs and broken a rib or two during the time we were moving. So, yeah, my mother, she's a tough cookie. She's not gonna go down without a fight. That's all I'm saying. And I appreciate it for it. You know, if I didn't have my mother, I'd probably have my broken father. My dad would try to do everything, but I don't know if he would be able to last with all of us. It would just be argument, yelling, apologizing, repeat. It would just be a mess. And at that point, I'd probably just tell my dad, like, Dad, just get therapy. Like, this is just fucking ridiculous. Like, you need therapy. I know, like, my father has refused therapy for a very long time, because he's afraid that because once he, you know, gets all this out, that no one's gonna give a shit. And I don't blame him if he has that fear, or if he's scared to relive those memories as a kid. I don't blame him. If I had a father like that, I mean, okay, from what I heard from my grandpa, I don't know what he's done. I really don't know what my grandpa is. I don't know if he's like an abuser or whatever else. I know my dad had somewhat of respect for my father, but I don't know. I just don't know. Every time I talk, again, if you've heard the stories, every time I ever try to talk about my grandfather, my dad stays silent. He looks off in the distance. He looks like I just said something, like, horrible, and I feel like a piece of shit for mentioning it. Like, I don't know what he's like. All I've heard stories was from my aunt, which, by the way, I can't fucking, you know, I detest her. She's just a hell of a fucking person, I can tell you that. She's very insensitive. I mean, I get it. We're not as tough as brittle nails, but I'm trying to grow some balls here, you know, dealing with my past, wherever else, trying not to end up like these other fucking Zoomers. Because every time I see the Zoomers, I just sigh and go, thank you, Dad, for yelling at me as a kid. Because if you didn't, I would have ended up like that. Hating all men or saying fucking something stupid. So, thank you for teaching me the correct way. I appreciate it. I swear every time I see like a millennial say something stupid or do something stupid, it just reminds me of how lucky I was to have the father that I had. Can you imagine if my father let me do whatever the fuck I want and just not let me do chores? I mean, he's patient with me. I appreciate it. I'm not good with chores. The issue is just timing. I suck at timing. I am like in everybody's way. I'm always like fucking things up and, you know, just making a mess of myself. And it just seems to be the case. But going back to the story with my mother, yes, she has a disease. I'm not going to say what it is because, you know, I'm still not comfortable talking to it about with random strangers. But yeah, she has a disease. And she's been living for a decade, and I appreciate her for that. So, yeah. My life's been a hellhole. If I can't repeat that enough. If I've already repeated it, forgive me. It's just I've done 5,000 videos. Of course, stories are going to be repeated. Of course, I'm... Okay, listen, I'll tell you. I'm autistic. Okay? I'm autistic. I'm not saying it as an excuse. That's literally what I am. I am autistic. Like, what am I supposed to do, okay? I'm gonna fuck up in certain things, right? I'm going to fuck up, of course. It's just what I am. I'm a screw-up, I guess you can say. And, well, I'm nervous around people. I'll try to talk. I'm a great listener. I'm a great adder and a listener. I just can't start a conversation for shit. And that ticks me off sometimes. Because I want to be a part of the conversation, but I fucking can't. You know, I'm a very emotional guy. I take what I hear very seriously, and I don't screw around with anything else. I'm a great guy. If you guys want to, okay, so I thought about this. You guys want to collab with me? I think now would be a perfect time. I'm sorry I couldn't collab before. I just didn't trust any of you. I needed a level of trust. And now that I've been going through a hell of a lot of journeys and all of that, if you guys want to collab with me, just say in the comments, I'm sorry for dismissing you. I didn't mean anything harmful. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. I was scared for myself that I would probably hurt someone's feelings and put a negative view on me. That's why I was scared to do collabs. If you guys want to do collabs at all, tell me in the comments. I'm willing to listen to anything you guys want me to do. If it's something about, you know, my new series Dragon Trigger, and you guys want to, like, you know, do something with it and help me make it so it's better for everybody, and it's not shitty, and it's not like, you know, an incels, fucking thing, that would be great, because that could help me out so I'm not just fucking up and letting everybody down. So that would be great. That would be great. Making myself sound more dark than I need to. So thank you for listening to this long ass Tetris extra thing. Before I go, I think I'm gonna announce something else. There's gonna be more extra content too. I think I might do extra Pac-Man 99 videos. Just because I can't keep doing Tetris forever, so I'll replace it with Pac-Man. Who knows? Alright, thank you guys for watching. Now, excuse me, I got a lot more videos to do. Alright, bye guys.